Hello and welcome to Sumo Mainichi. My name's Dave. I'm here with Amy and we are here to bring you all of the Juryo bouts for day 14.
Yes, Saturday, second last day of Hatsu basho in Tokyo, Japan. Everybody dressed up for the occasion.
Happy Senshuraku Eve to you.
Yes, thank you, and happy Senshuraku Eve to you.
Thank you.
Do we hand out stockings on this one?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. This is more of a public holiday.
Okay.
Made up by chocolate companies because the tradition is you give each other chocolates. We have 2 bouts left in Makushita. Before we get into Juryo, we see Taka Kento on the right of your screen, an old Juryo favourite, with a completely different warm-up activity.
Yes, no presenting the belly.
No.
This time around. He has lost so much weight.
He has.
He's like half the size of what he was before.
Instead
there he
choosing to... Oh, there we go.
There
Presents
it was.
the belly.
Gee, you can still do it in Makushita.
But
That's good
here's
to
this
know.
look at my knuckles kind of move. This is new from Taka Kento and I don't mind it, I have
It's
to say.
inspired by Ura, I think. Present the
look,
fists.
Ice cold there from Taka Kento. Makes Tochimaru look a little bit silly there coming forward with the mata.
Into the fists. Tochimaru 4 and 2. Taka Kento 4 and 2 as well. At Makushita 7 and 9 respectively. These two double presentation of the belly there. And the fists. That is new. The fist is definitely
It's brand new. Well, Taka Kento seems to be moving okay despite that big bandage and, the mechanics under the bandage. But today, Tochimaru, I should say, sends him careening to the ground. So Tochimaru 5 and 2. That's the end of his campaign at Makushita 7. That is a good score for him.
It's really good.
It'll see him probably move to the top of Makushita. I wouldn't think that we'd see necessarily a promotion from there.
No, I'm having a look at the Makushita division, the Makushita Banzuke. Wakanosho and Kazakeno are at Makushita 1. Wakanosho 4 and 2. Kazakeno 4 and 3. How's Wakanosho 4 and 2? He's in Juryo. I know what's happening here.
Okay, I see what's going on.
I understand what's going on. So both of those will likely move up to the Juryo division. It'll be great to see Wakanosho in for his first time, Kazakeno in for a return. And then I can't quite pick it. Hitoshi went 5 and 1, so he's got one more to go as well at Makushita 4. Might depend on today's bout, I think. Miyagi also still to fight. I have not looked through the Juryo bouts. Are there 3 Makushita people up? Yep, Hitoshi, Miyagi.
Yeah, it's that part of the basho where you just start stacking Juryo. More bouts is fine by me. Welcome to the chat. Kelly, Mawashi Guru, hello, thanks for joining us. Scott, and the last hurrah funerals. Hi, Kimber. Well, I'm assuming that's Kimber and not the other person that you own the business with.
Yes, that's right.
Who, from what you say, doesn't love sumo.
No. She did buy a ticket to our last sumo event, but didn't come.
Oh, well.
That's fine.
We got your money.
I suspect it was. Anyway, Siggy's here.
Hey, hi, Siggy.
Lovely to see you.
Hope you're well.
Are you out tonight with Sumo Mainichi on the
on the phone?
On the small screen? I love that. We have the final bout of Makushita. It's Gyokuozan and Kai Seijo. And I, for one, am pleased I don't need to commentate this bout particularly because both of these Rikishi are 1 and 5, both with difficult names. Kai Seijo started on the right of your screen. He is right on the edge there.
Oh, what a reversal from Kai Seijo. Brilliant sumo in the end, though. For Gyokuozan. Might need to change that.
Yeah, no, you simply cannot come up to Juryo with that. I'm sorry. I do my best. If you haven't listened to to everyone who knows us and who all our good mates in the chat, but also there's a lot of people listening to these Juryo live streams afterwards. If you don't know us, we're Amy and Dave from Melbourne, Australia. I'm sure you can tell from the accent. Melbourne is a lovely place. It's known for 4 seasons in one day.
And we have a podcast called Sumo Mainichi, and we're here today to butcher the Japanese language with our shrill voices and bring you all the action from day 14 of the Juryo division.
Yes.
We normally do day 15, but of course tomorrow we'll be packing up the Sumo Mainichi studio, heading to the Cooper's Inn, a pub in central Melbourne, and we will be commentating the top division for our podcast. We won't be sending that one out live, but in the similar way you can play Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon and watch, what's the Yellow Brick Road movie?
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. I didn't know
You
that.
could... Oh, don't you know that?
Does it go along with it?
Yeah.
What a great movie.
Anyway, you can do the same thing. It would actually take a lot of effort to sync our podcast up with an unedited 2 hours of the top
yeah,
division.
you could
but it's
do that,
possible.
actually.
Yeah, it is possible.
That's where the Road to Kachikoshi came from, the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I did too.
Yep. Daiamami and Miyagi, the first bout of Juryo today. Daiamami at Juryo 11, coming into today on 4 and 9. Look, he's got some wins. 4 of them, in fact. But hasn't enjoyed a particularly successful Hatsu basho. But Miyagi looking for his Kachikoshi here.
I tell you what, he's on 3 and 3, coming in at Makushita 4. This is very important for his career. Daiamami will be a difficult opponent for Miyagi to face, no doubt about it. Miyagi has never fought up in Juryo before, and we do know there is a real step that you do need to take. But as you said, Daiamami not having the greatest time out there at the moment.
No. Look, he's doing his best. And every so often he does present the wall. He can move quickly. But Miyagi might have the upper hand here. He is Makushita 4, so a Kachikoshi here would make a case for a Juryo promotion. He's in front of his ex-Oyakata here, Nishonoseki, but he's moved now to Nakamura Baya.
I hate when you're out and you see an ex, like ex-Oyakata.
Yeah,
it's awkward.
It's embarrassing.
Because you're there with your new Oyakata.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh.
And they've got the same clothes on.
Yeah. Welcome to the chat. Dr. Quack, hello. Johnny Rock, thank you so much for joining us. And there was someone else, I think.
Caleb.
Oh, Caleb. All right, well, we are about to get underway here as we can see Miyagi on the screen at the moment. This kid looks ready.
He was born ready, Miyagi.
He was born ready.
He's got, I think it's a black eye, but it looks like eyeliner on his left eye. It looks like a wing. I'm not very good at them, but he's done a beautiful one.
It's a powerful look.
Yeah.
And does suit his sumo. I think he's going to come out fast here. I think Daiamami is going to need to be on his toes.
Hello, Justine. Hello, K Bunny. Great to have you friends in the chat with us today for Juryo Day 14. Both of these Rikishi taking their time, I'm going to have to say, for bout 1 of today. A lot of faffing around. Miyagi down first. Daiamami taking his time. Such an important bout here for Miyagi for his Juryo dreams, his Juryo hopefuls. Good stare off.
Yeah, I like this.
I mean, is this a new rivalry?
It might be.
Oh, they went, actually. Miyagi pulling Daiamami forward by the arm here, and now he's all up under the underarms. Daiamami is putting up the wall. He's refusing to move backwards, but they circle round a couple of times in a lovely do-si-do. Miyagi takes Daiamami to the edge, and although he puts up resistance, he steps over Miyagi. There's a pump of the muscles.
Gee, the size difference there was incredible. Miyagi so strong, so determined in that bout. We'll take the replay here. What do you think of this Daiamami slap to the face here? Is there some beef between these two?
Yeah, maybe. They've never met before, but maybe personal.
Well, I think it might be Daiamami wanting to teach the Makushita upstart a lesson. But on the replay here, you can see Miyagi getting in there and doing the hard work. Daiamami unable to get inside that grip, tries to get a hand on the back of the belt, but head down,
Too
Miyagi.
late.
Well, it took a little bit to get Daiamami to step over, but I tell you what, that kid's pumped up. Kachikoshi for Miyagi. What a great way to kick off these day 14 bouts with that Yorikiri win there for him.
And with the 4 and 10 now for Daiamami at Juryo 11, you have to worry for his future in Juryo at the moment. He hasn't been able to stem the slide over the last year, down from Magashira 16. So we might be saying goodbye to Daiamami.
Yeah, I think we might. And that's going to feel very weird.
Yeah.
Given that I think his stablemate Daishoho is doing quite badly as well.
Yes.
We
Yes.
might have them both leave, which would feel very, very strange. But let's
Oitakaze
focus on
reset.
let's focus on more positive things, and that being this next bout between Shimizu and Hitoshi.
Yes.
Well, I said positive, didn't I?
Well, positive on one side.
Positive on one side, and that, of course, is the man on your screen at the moment, Hitoshi. Some cupping marks on those big shoulders of his, obviously having some problems with stagnant blood earlier in the week, and the doctors knew the only way to do something about that, to get it moving, is put the hot cups on.
Yeah, get it rushing around. Hitoshi holding now after the aforementioned Daiamami and Daishoho issues, holding the Oitakaze hopes and dreams on his shoulder.
A lot of pressure.
He's Daisho's Tsukebito. We've seen him a lot during this basho and others, supporting since he dropped down from Juryo the other time a while ago. But now it seems like he's discovered his sumo. Now, as Daisho, are you happy about this? Because I feel like Hitoshi would be a good Tsukebito. I feel like he's very attentive.
Oh, absolutely.
And when he starts to do well, how do you feel?
Oh, I feel fantastic. I'd love to see him back, and I'd love to see him solidify his position in Juryo.
And how does Daisho feel?
Oh, he'd be proud, like a proud
that's
dad.
Nice. That's nice.
I
like
think
that.
so. His opponent today, oh boy, Shimizumi. Looks like we're ready to go here. Shimizumi collecting the black dots this basho. Can he put a white one next to his name today? Hitoshi comes forward quickly. Shimizumi pulls, but Hitoshi keeps his feet. It's Hitoshi now moving Shimizumi backwards. Great win for him, 6-1.
Yeah, this is brilliant for Hitoshi, and it guarantees him, I would say, I'm pretty sure, because there are quite a few people dropping out of Juryo, Bushozan, Shimizumi, who is now 3-11, and Daishoho. I think Hitoshi's going to be back at Makushita 4, 6-1. He was last in Juryo in November 2023. And look how strong he looked here, getting on the belt, raising Shimanumi up. Shimanumi obviously not in the best form. The knees are not working, but he was very gentle in taking him back and over Hitoshi.
So over a year since we've seen Hitoshi up in Juryo,
Yes.
can I say he looks like he's been transformed?
Yes.
In terms of the strength and the body, he looks like a completely different Rikishi.
Well, remember he went 2-13.
Oh.
It was so hard for him, and did he get a scratch or he got something? His face got bashed up. Anyway, I can't remember exactly what it was, and he looked banged up at the end of it, and like he'd had a terrible time. So I can only hope that his return to Juryo is a good one.
Welcome to the chat, Wang. Devon, thank you for joining us. Have we said hello to Dr. Quack? If we have already, hello
Double
again.
hello.
Dr. Ben Marshman is in the chat. Now, can I just ask for a bit of decorum? I know that it's been a rough
Caleb's
week.
in there too.
Caleb's in
Uh-oh.
there. Caleb,
It's
keep
beef.
it cool. Keep it cool, everyone.
I've said beef so many
We're
times
only
today.
we're having a go. It's all in good fun.
We all know that the Wakataka Kage Abi bout was a henka. No, I'm going to stop mentioning it.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
pulling out.
That's fine.
Daiseisan and Oshoumi. They have a 2-1 record between them. Daiseisan, look, he's come back a little bit because he was looking bad around the middle weekend. He lost 5 in a row, but he's clawed back to 4-9.
I guess you could say that's a clawback.
Respectable.
A little bit more clawing still to do, but if he could leave this basho on 6-9, I think he'd be happy with it, and he can refocus for March. His opponent today, Oshoumi at Juryo 9, coming in on 7 wins and 6 losses. Broke a 4-day losing streak yesterday with a win against Daishoho. Daishoho really handing out those black dots. As we see a Daiseisan fan there with a towel that looks like it's official merchandise. A little bit They might have got that done through a printing service.
Yes, I wonder.
It looked a little bit tea towel-ish.
Look, we've looked into the
Yeah.
printing on the towels, and
Yeah.
we haven't managed to find a expedient solution or one that we can afford, basically. But you can
Yeah.
get stuff printed on
You
towels.
absolutely can. I mean, that's our next merch idea is the Sumo Mainichi supporter towel.
Yes.
Oh, we didn't say hello and welcome to the chat. Friend of the podcast, Rob.
Yes. Hello, Rob.
Hey, Rob. So great to have you here. Beautiful day for sumo.
It's so nice. Is it lovely in Japan? Tell us what it's like
The
in Japan
weather,
right
it's
now.
pretty cold today. I mean, Rob probably could confirm this, but it's 9 degrees Celsius, 49 degrees Fahrenheit, and the humidity is sitting at a comfortable 55%.
Sounds lovely. Oshumi coming into this bout on 7-6 at his highest rank of Juryo 9. He's looking good. He's turned it around with a win yesterday after 4 losses. What can he do here against Daisei-san? He can come out strongly, although it's Daisei-san who has the Morozashi here. Oshumi has the hands on the belt and he's in the stronger position, although Daisei-san puts up a good resistance on the Tawara and falls over backwards, but that is a win for Oshumi and it is his Kachikoshi.
Kachikoshi for Oshumi. Great work for him at Juryo 9. As we said, Oshumi, that loss of 4 days, losing 4 days in a row, I thought it might be over for him, but great to see him turn it around. As you said, the Morozashi opening from Daisei-san looked good, but the response from Oshumi here was fantastic. Getting on the belt, doing the hard work. I think they let Daisei-san get away with maybe a heel in the dirt there.
Oh yeah, did he tip over?
Well, I wonder.
Tipping point.
Tipping your heel into the dirt is so hot right now.
And nobody noticing. Daisei-san, Oshumi here has struggled with injury, had to pull out of a couple of basho. He looks so promising from Naruto Bayo, right? Yep, Naruto. Pulled out of November. But here at his... And then came back and still went 10 wins, 3 days off and 3 losses and 2 days off. He was in the running for the U-show, but now going strong.
Okay, we have our next 2 Rikishi out on the doyo on the left of your screen. Fujiseun up against Daishoho. As we said before, the man on your screen, Daishoho, coming in with a fairly disastrous score at Juryo 14. Most likely falling out of Juryo. His only win coming on day 8, a Nakabi celebratory win, if I say that word correctly.
Yep.
Butchering the English language as well, as
Still
usual.
doing it. It's go on and on.
Beating Shimizu Umi on day 8, but there's been very few reasons to be happy if you're a Daishoho fan. But his opponent today, Fujiseun, coming in on 7-6 at Juryo 8. I believe that's his... No, it's not his highest rank. Juryo 6 was Fujiseun's highest rank back in July 2023. But can we count it? Because Fujiseun did not turn up. Was Kyujo.
That's when he was injured. That's when he pulled out. He took 3 basho to recover, went all the way down to Sandanmei. But he's looking good here again. He's coming into today on 7-6, so looking for a Kachikoshi. He's won the last 2 days.
Yeah, he's looking
Looks
good.
really strong.
He is looking strong, and I hope that injury is a distant memory for him because it felt like he was about to make that argument that he should be promoted to the top division. But great to see him pick himself up after those 3 basho off. Pick up a couple of lower division Yusho along the way.
Yeah, why not?
And at Juryo 8 is looking quite good on 7-6. Probably when he had a look at the Torikumi this morning and saw his opponent,
Yeah.
it's hard not to think Kachikoshi.
Would you be a bit happy?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Daishoho is obviously fighting with injury, has looked unable to really provide any resistance for his opponents. But you just can't count Daishoho out. So much experience that he brings to the doyo. So many ways to win.
Hello to friend Agni. And who else did I see? Oh, yeah, Crab Guard Lover. Now, the reason I bring this up is because when I see a name like that in chat, I get scared.
Yep.
And I feel like I'm being baited and I feel like I'm going to say something real wrong. Wang, 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 you did that to us for many years. And we came to know that you were okay. But but I actually Googled crab guard. I think it's okay because is it a tool for end-to-end encryption for S3 storage? Or is it
I
porn?
can't believe you're asking such a stupid question. Of course it is. All right. Gyorji points the gunbai forward. We are ready to go here. Fujiseon down first. Daishoho comes hard at Fujiseon, putting the pressure on.
Oh.
Has the arms locked up of Fujiseon, but Fujiseon
Gentle.
carefully.
Oh, that's so nice.
Beautiful. Tender sumo from Fujiseon, doing the absolute minimum to take Daishoho over the Tawara there. We know Fujiseon, sensitive man, and today expressed that sensitivity through sumo.
Yes, and with a 8 and 6 and possibly a 9 and 6, he might go up to his highest rank here in March. He got the Morizashi here. I mean, there's not much description here. He used it to very carefully take Daishoho out. Daishoho not able to move forward.
I wonder if there was any sense in Daishoho not going Kyujo. I mean, with a 1 and now 13 result.
Yep.
Maybe take tomorrow off.
Yeah, I think so.
Bit of shopping in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Bento?
Oh, a little bento for lunch. I think that'd be
bento.
great.
Take your time to pick out the bento. Because, you know, when you go down to those shopping levels in the big shopping plazas and there's so many options and you feel rushed. I feel rushed. I don't want Daishoho to feel rushed. I ended up getting a bento and then you show me your bento and it's always better.
Yeah.
Always.
I have a gift.
You've got a bento gift, damn you. I'm just like, oh, you got salmon. Where's the salmon in my...
Yeah.
I mean, how can I get a bento without salmon or whatever?
Well, just stick
nice
with me.
little potato salad. Well, I don't want... I want to go out and do my own bento adventures.
Yeah, okay.
I get it wrong.
Well, speaking of not getting it wrong, on your screen at the moment, Tomokaze. And again, one of the worst segues that we've seen this basho from me. Tomokaze at Juryo 6, coming in on 7 and 6. Such a treasure.
Yes.
Tomokaze, great to see him continuing to surprise some quality opponents.
Yeah, totally. Every time he wins, I just don't think that his opponent has seen it coming.
Well, sometimes I haven't seen it coming.
No, I very rarely see it coming.
So over the last 3 days, who was that knocking off Asakoryu and Sudnumi? He had a little day off there with Daishoho, but he deserves it.
Not Daishoho, I hope.
I think it was Daishoho.
Daishoho only lost Shiden.
Oh, it was Shiden, was it? Sorry.
Shiden. Now,
I couldn't
Daishoho
remember.
only lost to Shimonumi.
Now, on the screen at the moment is Kiryuko, who, look, had a fairly even start to this basho, but now he has lost the last 3 days against Shiden, Kazakeno, and Mitoryu yesterday for his Makakoshi at Juryo 12. I was hoping from a little bit more from Kiryuko at his equal highest rank.
Yeah.
It's great to have him back in Juryo. Every bout now very important for him.
Yes, very much. Fighting for this rank.
Probably needs a 6-9 to stay in Juryo, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely that would
lock it in.
That would give him the most possibility.
Yes.
I mean, from here, that's a possibility. Crab Guard Lover. It's based on the video I came to YouTube to find, which is a music video from my friends at summer camp. Well, great.
Right.
Do they also love? Close the tab.
There's a band called Crab Guard Lover, or the band's called Crab Guard, and you're the lover.
Or the song's called.
Are you a Crab Guard lover?
Or is the music video about loving guards against crabs? You know, that keep them away from you.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Raises more questions than it does answers, that name.
Leonie, hello. Madolis, hello. Oizo, hello.
You did well with that amount of... Well, that's every vowel in that name.
Yeah, I mean,
I did pretty good.
I can do French. Sometimes. If I take a deep breath. Kiryuko and Tomokaze. Tomokaze up for a Kachikoshi here. I always feel like he can do it. Except for the times when I feel like he can't. Which is not today. Let's see what he can do against Kiryuko, who is fighting for his spot in Juryo. This is a real storybook moment in the Juryo division. Tomokaze pulling Kiryuko forward. It wasn't a good idea because Kiryuko pushes forward and pushes him out.
Well, Kiryuko getting the jump against Tomokaze there. This is the sumo I don't like to see from Tomokaze, the pulling.
No.
And we've seen very few bouts where he's resorted to that, but today Kiryuko really didn't give Tomokaze much of a chance as we see this great touchy-eye getting in low, forcing Tomokaze to make that move. I think he'll look at the replay on that and think, I made a mistake.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, when he starts pulling, he has to be in either a sideways motion or he has to be further forward. There's not enough real estate on the doyo for him to start pulling at that touchy-eye position. Now, I'm going to give out a warning here. This warning is for Kimber. That came through as a spoiler for me, that Kiryuko. You might be watching elsewhere.
Oh. Kimber.
You've got to hold it back. Hold it back. I know it's hard.
Welcome to the chat, B. So great to have you. Welcome.
Oh, from Turkey. Wow. Hello, B.
Hello. You've joined us at a great time because we are about to... We're about to see two absolute champions of the sport go up against each other.
Oh, yeah.
Shimano Umi and Hatsuyama.
Well, here's our first Sumo Mainichi special prize, which brings a positive spin to this bout. Shimano Umi, no good, 2-11. Hatsuyama, though, who we are at the moment calling he's not the saddest man in sumo. He's just he's struggling with his feelings about the sport.
Yeah, look, I mean, you can just read it on his face. There's a darkness that runs deep in this young man. I think with time he'll learn how to apply that darkness, draw power from it.
I wonder whether he can get the endo spirit going here.
But at the moment it just seems to make him look a bit sad.
Yeah, he just looks sad all the time. And so therefore, even though he has his Makakoshi, even though he's coming into today at Juryo 12 on 5 and 8, we are handing Hatsuyama the Sumo Mainichi Encouragement Award. I think he's really going to value this. I think he might crack a quirk of the one side of the lips.
I very much doubt it.
Me too.
I mean, no one feels good about getting the Sumo Mainichi Encouragement Award. when that turns up in your inbox, you're like, oh, I know I've had a bad basho, guys.
When the other three awards are for good performance.
Yeah,
you know, they're kind of, well, you'll hear about them in a bit, but the encouragement is very much a grade 3. You know, you've been having a go at writing your letters. You've got A and E and maybe H, but you can't do, what's a hard one? What's a hard letter to write? Q?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
K?
K?
K if you do the curly bit at the top.
Oh, yeah.
That's hard. You haven't got your Ks down.
We see the Juryo Yusho race at the moment. We have Ryuden, a.k.a. the Dude, on 2 losses. Have you gone through the leaderboard? You have. And Shishi on 2 losses as well.
We haven't even talked about the leaderboard. Siggy, when you say that Dave's voice will carry 7 feet in a goth nightclub, does that mean he's too loud and we should turn him down? I'm trying to interpret that.
Siggy, could you just go and get the aux cord? You know what I mean. Plug us in.
Yeah, put us out in the club.
Yeah.
I mean, you can put some beats over the top.
You absolutely could.
Yep.
Absolutely. Easily done. I think we are ready to go here. We'll come back to that Juryo Yusho race because it is quite interesting.
Yes.
But at the moment, on the left of your screen, we have Shimano Umi. On the right, we have Hatsuyama. Shimano Umi, I mean, really taking his time, drinking in the atmosphere here at Kokugikan, knowing it might be his last. That's not true. Hatsuyama attacks high. Shimano Umi trying to get in close, but the Hatsuyama attacks keep him at bay. A big pull from Hatsuyama. Gets around on the back of the belt and dispatches Shimano Umi quite effectively. Look at the sadness.
Just sad at a win, but I feel like he was motivated by the encouragement award, so I'm happy for him. He's 6 and 8, and there was a question in the chat about whether Shimano Umi will go down. He is at Juryo 5.
He's fine,
He's now 2 and 12. I mean, he was trying. He was pushing at the chest of Hatsuyama, but Hatsuyama's thrusts landed better, and he did a little bit of a sneak around the back. Lucky that wasn't okuridashi there for Shimano Umi. He did a quick spin. I think that I'm going to go ahead and call that good sumo from Hatsuyama.
It absolutely was, no doubt about it. Cheer up is my message to Hatsuyama.
You're going to be okay.
It's going to be okay. Well,
can I just give a quick update on the crab guard?
Okay.
Has it gone off the screen? Crab guard was the song He's the lover.
Okay.
Okay. I feel relieved to know all of
Okay.
this.
Well, because you're in our stream, I'm a crab guard lover.
Yeah, great. Me too.
Yep.
But this is, as you took a breath to say, a very
No, let's talk about crab guard more.
No. We'll just talk about this in the last 30 seconds before the bout. It's Shirokuma up against Aonishiki. Let's talk about this Juryo Yusho Arasoi. It's on 11 wins. We have Ryuden and Shishi on 10. Aonishiki, Koroeho, and Nabatame. Today, Ryuden goes up against Nabatame. Shishi goes up against Koroeho. And Aonishiki right now has Shirokuma, who is going pretty well.
On your screen, though, you can see that over the last 2 days, Aonishiki has lost against Shishi and Ryuden. That Aonishiki-Shishi bout was sensational.
Oh, Shishi just went for it. I really appreciated the Shishi win, actually, because I've been a little bit anti his style of sumo in the past few years. I haven't enjoyed it. I think he's refined it so much, but I think he came out so strongly and confidently against Aonishiki, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Kimber, thanks for confirming that you're not spoiling. You're just putting out a message of support.
I'm sorry. That was pretty harsh. Aonishiki,
I like that Kimber would watch a different video, but just enjoy the chat, not have to listen to our shrill voices.
That's what I think some people do. Why would you listen to the shrill voice? Aonishiki, we've given him the Sumo Mainichi Champion of Tomorrow award. That's not a surprise. We think, along with probably all of you in the chat and everyone listening, that this man is going to be a champion. It's written all over his sumo.
He's 20 years old and his sumo already looks so refined.
Yes.
Shirokuma is going to have a task today. It's the first time that Shirokuma and Aonishiki are meeting.
There we go. Can Aonishiki keep himself here in the Yusho race on day 14? It's a must-win for him. Shirokuma with everything to play for. Why not? It's very competitive. Aonishiki with that traditional wiggle. He comes forward low. He's slapping at the neck of Shirokuma and stepping him back. Shirokuma steps to his left. His face is being worked over by Aonishiki, but Shirokuma lands a good shove to the side. They're back at each other. Aonishiki moving forward, slipping a bit, but he gets the win with a shove of Shirokuma over the Tuara.
Aonishiki just doesn't stop. Yeah. There's no settling in a bout. He doesn't think, I'll just get on the belt and we can think about what's going to happen. He is relentless today.
Yes.
I thought Shirokuma was fantastic.
Yep, he was fine. He was moving
this
around.
One interesting, and I mean, we'll take the replay now, but you see early on how dangerous Aonishiki is with those thrusting attacks. It's very, very close for his opponent to get in close. You can see straight away, Aonishiki just keeping Shirokuma at bay. Great to see Shirokuma readjust his position to the center of the dojo. Took a slap to the face, and another slap to the face, and a third slap to the face. But in the end, Aonishiki, look at this, head down, driving, somehow keeps his feet. But that left hand on the belt kept him stable and crushes Shirokuma down, Yoritawashi.
Yeah, you're right. The
beautiful
belt
stuff.
Kept him up there, right? He used it to keep his feet.
Yep.
Indeed a champion of tomorrow.
Well, he's a champion of today.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe the award wasn't right.
Maybe but that would be a really obvious award, the Sumo Mainichi champion of today. Well, that'll be decided tomorrow, I guess.
He's a champion of today and tomorrow. We will see whether he is the champion of Juryo this time around. Still have Ryuden and Shishi able to get one win ahead of him at this point. We won't have a Juryo Yusho decided today, and it could end up in Tim Sumo, friend of the podcast, pulled us up on saying there will be no playoffs on our podcast last night. Obviously, I meant in the lower divisions. Settle down.
No, I do like that we are held to task by Team Sumo. It makes us better people.
There might be Juryo playoff, I will admit it, and there might be Makuuchi playoff.
Well, that's true.
How is everyone feeling about the Makuuchi division? It is chaos. I love it.
Well, yeah, we were talking about it on the podcast a couple of nights ago. Just as a sumo community, we came into 2025 going, well, there's a Yokozuna run going on with Kotazakura and Hoshoryu, and what we've seen has just absolutely tipped our expectations on the head.
It is crazy. Koroeho.
Koroeho, the
Beautiful.
shiko, right up to the ceiling of the kokugikan, giving the crowd a good look at the bottom of his feet. Look at that.
Zoom in. That guy loved it. Shishi, he's getting his leg up as far as he can. He's a big boy. This is such an important bout in the Yusho race. Koroeho 10-3, Shishi 11-2. Just quickly, if win, Koroeho gets a Rising from the Swamp award. Now that award sounds bad, but it's success down low on the Banzuke. Should it be if win? Now I'm regretting that.
Let's reevaluate if he loses.
Harsh standards. Let's see. I'll see how I feel in my body.
If it's a good loss, if it's a good bout,
okay.
I think he could still get it.
Brilliant. So Shishi will move one out in front of Aonishiki now if he wins here. Koroeho will draw level. Whatever. You can see the thing on the screen.
And for those who
it's
can't,
hard to describe.
It is. Well, an alternative approach would be to read the names and the numbers.
Well, the thing that's rocked me is that NHK will measure it with losses rather than wins. They do too. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I measure it with wins.
All right, looks like we are ready to go. Koroeho on the left, Shishi on the right. The Yusho race hinges on the success of this bout for the winner. Well, it's Koroeho coming forward, but Shishi standing tall, driving, keeping Koroeho moving. Koroeho's low, he's driving forward. He's got the left hand under the armpit of Shishi, but Shishi keeps moving forward. Great footwork.
Wow.
Takes Koroeho over the Tawara. Powerful sumo from Shishi.
Just good work.
Yeah, I know.
I'm feeling a lot
Rice
for
smile.
him. Yep.
Rice smile from Koroeho.
Okay, so does he get the award, Rising from the Swamp, because of the rice smile?
I can't do it.
No, doesn't get it. Well, you heard it here first.
But
no award for Koroeho.
That mostly speaks to the quality of the swamp at the moment. In the bottom of Juryo. People are doing quite well.
Shishi strongly forward. He's all up in the armpits. He's all up in the shoulders. His movement to the right, consistent movement to the right, was so important here to make Koroeho follow him. This was a bit of a back and forth here. Koroeho did well, but Shishi again found the angle. He's just staying really stable, and he's just doing good.
I've said it about Shishi often, that I think his improvisational skills are top notch.
Yes.
And sometimes it can look like
right.
he's out of control, but he never is. He's got that sumo mind that can just keep situational awareness when things are going a little bit wrong.
Yep.
Well, if you enjoyed that bout,
yes,
let me tell
Here we
you
go.
about the next one. We have Ryuden, aka The Dude, on the left of your screen, up against Nabatame. Both of these Rikishi coming in with excellent records. Ryuden at Juryo 3 seemingly already booked his return ticket to the top division with 11-2. Nabatame coming in after, I believe, a bit of a slow start is 10-3. That's right, Nabatame was 1-3 after the first 4 days and has just put a trail of white dots between day 5 and day 13.
Nabatame's on fire. He is
on
going
fire.
off.
He is on
In
fire.
Australia, it's just going off.
Yeah, go off. Nabatame, as he warms up, you can see he's a gentle soul. But if you need an example of white line fever, it is Nabatame. Ryuden, he's a belt specialist on your screen at the moment. He is going to need to take the pace out of this bout to have any chance of success, but I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, huge matchup. Very, very different styles of sumo, as you said. Now, what I'm about to say is going to make me very unpopular, and I'm just going to take it all.
Oh, can I beep this out?
Yeah, beep it all out. Just one real long beep. And it involves our awards.
Okay.
We are giving Ryuden the Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me award. Now, this is for an experienced Rikishi who has gone down into Juryo and experienced success.
He's 34 years old, and I'm a big Ryuden apologist. I would say his form over the last 12 months has been very ordinary. So to see him come back to Juryo, reinvigorate his love for sumo, reinvigorate his love for getting on the belt, he's found himself again.
You're backing the award. I like it. Thank you very much for that.
The only thing I don't like about this is that I'd love to see Ryuden down in Juryo for another basho.
Okay, fair enough.
Makuuchi's too hard for him.
The other part of my unpopular award then, that might be even more unpopular is Nabatame getting the Rising from the Swamp Award, success down low on the Banzuke, if win.
Yeah, okay, I hate that.
Why did
I
we
agreed to it.
Yeah, no, we're doing it. If we apply it to Koroeho, we can't just suddenly
No,
apply it to Nabatame.
If we're nothing, we are consistent.
Here we are, Ryuden. It is time to go. 11-2, Nabatame 10-3. Shishi has already moved out with that win in front of the pack. Can Ryuden do the same? Rolling of the hips, he comes forward strongly. Nabatame's going for it. He tries a little pull, treats himself, and he slaps Ryuden from the side and then down. Nabatame, he's done it.
Well,
Huge.
Ryuden today,
It's
like
exactly what you said.
like his approach to dating women, got a little bit greedy.
No.
You could see on the replay, over-committing to get that right hand on the belt. I think he'll look back and regret this one. That was a Hail Mary, I think, there.
It was bad.
If we take the replay here, Ryuden looked very controlled at the start. Eyes forward, keeping his eye on Nabatame, getting under the attacks. Beautiful move there by Nabatame. Great reflexes in response to that move. And he just stares down Ryuden.
Yes, he did. I mean, he could have been wondering whether he should help him up, but I think he was just like, stay down there.
Stay down. That look said, I'll see you in Makuuchi soon, dude.
Yeah. Nabatame, as you said, their style of sumo is so different. Ryuden was done in by the Nabatame attacks. So he moves to 11-3. So Shishi very happy with that. He's out by himself on 12 wins. Ryuden has dropped down with the pack. Nabatame on 11 wins. Ryuden on 11 wins. Onishiki on 11 wins. We're shaping up for day 15 Juryo glory.
We certainly are. Absolutely cannot believe what's been going on. We're just taking a quick break right now. Some goods and services being advertised that we're going to just skip over.
Melissa, how are you? Haven't seen you for ages. Lovely to see you. There's a few other people who have come into the chat. There was someone, post again, who was a lurker, and we love lurkers, like please don't always feel like you need to chat, who said that they'd introduced a few people to sumo through our channel. So
oh, really?
That really means a lot, and hopefully we're saying all the right things.
Are we the best advertisement for sumo? I'm not sure.
Well, we're doing it.
We're doing it best, exactly.
JJ, we actually, did you say hi to JJ?
Yep.
JJ said that's why you don't make bets with Goose before. Dave has to do 50 push-ups if Kodazakura doesn't go Kyujo. Speak any more about that?
Yeah. Yep, I went on Sunday morning sumo last Saturday night. I'd had a few drinks, I'm going to say, and I very confidently said that Kodazakura would go Kyujo.
50 push-ups.
50 push-ups.
Hakuyozan up against Tsurugisho here. Hakuyozan on the road to Kachikoshi, which means he is on 7 losses, trying to keep himself looking towards the positive, looking towards that Kachikoshi score. Can he do it?
Absolutely. You can see he had quite a big run of 6 losses at the start of week 2. Has clawed himself back, Hakuyozan. And today against Tsurugisho, another Rikishi with so much experience but just fighting injured at the moment. As we take a close-up, sensual pan upwards of the man we're talking about with that heavily bandaged and mechanically supported left knee.
Yes. Well, why wouldn't you pan up him? He's a fine specimen. We love Tsurugisho. I've been a huge Tsurugisho fan, unironically, for many years. He is... No, I really have.
No, but the fact you had to say unironically.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe he's coming to the end. I don't know. But he's 7-3 head-to-head over Hakuyozan. I would love to see him get one more win. I feel like it might not be in the left knee, but we will see. Be careful with him, Hakuyozan. That is what I implore you. Down for the touch yarn.
Okay, Tsurugisho ready. Hakuyozan on the left of your screen. Hakuyozan forward. You can see Tsurugisho go for the left hand and then pull. Yeah, I mean, doesn't have a lot to say sumo-wise. It is a bit sad. As you see...
Don't make him get back.
Oh, I mean, this is... Mate, give yourself a day off.
That might be a retirement, don't you think?
Look,
Juryo 3.
I
He's got
think-
one more Juryo.
At the moment, I mean, just seeing him struggle to get back up onto the doyo, how can he expect to win any bouts? He's 33 years old, Tsurugisho. We see the replay here. Yeah,
Yeah,
not
I mean,
a
he
lot.
tries for the pull. Hakuyo-san, keep him up on
I
the...
know.
I really don't want to swear here. I'm not going to because we're going to leave this up. But keep him up on the fucking doyo.
Did you see Fujisayan?
Yeah.
Did he see him?
Yeah.
Did he see the tenderness?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's just...
So, who said before it's called a gentle kimarite in the household? About that beautiful step over that Fujisayan did against Shimazumi, right?
Yeah.
Daishoho. How's that already gone out of my head? You've got to be gentle in life.
You do.
I'm going to stop now.
You do.
That's really annoying.
All right. I can't believe it. We've only got 4 bouts left in Juryo.
Yes. Can I say just from Dr. Ben, he's going to spot you 20 push-ups as your tsukabito if you do them at the live event.
Well, so if you've just
I said I'd
joined
do
us, tomorrow Sumo Mainichi are doing a live event in Melbourne, Australia for the top division. And this bet that I haven't lost yet, but may lose, involves me doing 50 push-ups. But Goose asked for a video.
Oh, no.
He didn't say do it at the live event.
Yeah, no. You don't have to.
But with you doing 2...
Yeah.
and my Tsukabito Dr. Ben Marshman doing 20.
Actually, I reckon I could do 10. I could do 10. So that's 20,
Damn.
30. You only have to do 20.
If I find enough people, I won't have to do any.
Yeah. Kimber will do some. Won't you, Kimber? Kimber's really strong.
Yeah.
Shiden up against Mitoryu. Mitoryu going for his Kachikoshi. I'm a Mitoryu fan. He's at Juryo 8. He could get it here against Shiden, although Shiden can win in any opportunity.
Now,
Any
Caleb,
situation.
I won't be doing the push-ups in a mawashi. I could say that confidently. But thank you for the question.
Oh, Kimber. She's in.
Okay.
Shiden, he is 5 and 8 at Juryo 2. He has not made the most of his opportunity to come up to the top division. He's not been able to get there.
Yeah.
We wanted it. Well, no, we wanted him to wait a little bit longer.
Well, I've been and I'm going to say a lonely Shiden fan for a long time.
Yeah, you like him. Yep.
And just as he stepped on the doorstep, he's knocked on the door. No one's answered.
No.
Makakoshi, the damage was done early for Shiden, losing, 5 of his first 6 bouts. He's turned it around a little bit in the second week, but the damage is done. And I think really the goal here would be to get 1 or 2 more wins.
Yep.
Stop that slide and look towards March. Gee, this is a big handful of salt from Mitoryu.
Yeah, like he believes in himself.
Huh.
He's salting
He's wasting
the earth.
it. He's wasting it.
Dr. Quack saying these are some fine Juryo warriors right here. I totally agree.
Yeah.
We rely on Mitoryu in Juryo. If
We
he
do.
wasn't around, the times he's popped up,
It's true.
I feel lonely, like
Yep.
him in his hair. Shiden, stalwart. Very, very strong.
Crap card. I'm concerned that you've seen Hiro Morita in a Mawashi.
I'll read it out. I expect Dave will look like Hiro Morita in a Mawashi. I enjoy that. Shiden against Mitoryu. Shiden comes forward strongly. He's on the belt with his right hand. Mitoryu on the belt with the left hand, and he uses that strongly to throw Shiden down. He's concerned. It's a concern that Hakuyoza never shows. I'm never going to stop mentioning this now. Mitoryu
look at
with
him.
the win. It's his Kachikoshi. Juryo 8. He's going to move up again. Where's he at in that trajectory?
Well, he has done okay. I mean, he's gone higher.
Yes, so he's been Juryo 8 for two basho now, so November and now. He'll start to move up again. He was last in the Makuuchi division in May last year. He went 2, 9 and 4 days off, but who knows what he can do now.
As we take the replay here, Mitoryu with a far superior position with that left hand on the belt. I agree. This bout really showed where Shiden is lacking this basho. You notice both knees heavily strapped.
Yeah.
Unable to stop Mitoryu coming forward there. Watenage win for Mitoryu.
Lovely work. And we have Tochi Taikai next. 8 and 5 at Juryo 7, up against Asakoryu at Juryo 2, 7 and 6. So Asakoryu's future, Asakoryu's path down the road of sumo hangs in the balance here today and tomorrow.
It does. Asterix.
Yeah?
Asterix, he didn't look great in Makuuchi when he was there.
You want him to stay in Juryo a
well,
bit more?
I wonder. I have questions. I mean, the sense of occasion of being a Makuuchi debutant seemed to get the better of him. Great to see him back in Juryo doing his style of sumo, looking absolutely sensational, even though he has a few losses.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to ignore that. And especially over the last 5 days, losing to Hidenumi, Tomokaze, Aonishiki, picking up a win against Oshumi, and there was someone there whose kanji I don't know.
Look, my question about Asakoryu is, what will he learn in Juryo? So yes, he could get more experience, he could stay down one more time, but I feel like his experience is needed up against the main guys, the big guys.
It's about confidence. Confidence.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go 3 great Juryo basho, but the problem is you go out. He's too high. He can't drop down low enough in, careful what you wish for, but he can't drop down low enough in Juryo to stay if he is feeling confident.
Well, today Asakoryu has a battle on his hands because Tochi Taikai at Juryo 7 already has his Kachikoshi. He is fighting at his highest rank after that sensational 10-5 back in November. The last few days, the Tochi Taikai Express has gone off the rails. He's lost 3 of the last 4 bouts.
Yeah.
But he has done the work in the first week. Still got that Kachikoshi. They're head-to-head. They've met each other only one time before. Tochi Taikai took that back in July of last year. Looks like they're ready to go. Tochi Taikai. On your screen at the moment, on the left, Asakoryu on the right. Tochi Taikai coming in off the longest start. Whoa.
I see.
Big
I see.
hanker.
Dr. Ben, you still in the chat?
Oh, I don't think we need to put a poll up about that one. Asakoryu had a choice today when he woke up, and he chose hanker.
I regret my massive setup for this one about him in the future on the sumo road. Look, he answered our question about whether he wants to go up, back up to Makuuchi. He absolutely does. That was clean.
Oh, that's absolutely filthy. And you can just see Tochi Taikai on all fours going, damn.
You dog.
You dog.
You did it. He's not looking anyone in the eyes.
Yeah, he's ashamed of himself.
He's not. His eyes aren't flicking up to the ladies in the audience. At this time, he's not saying, how about me, short king.
Yep.
He's just saying, I did what I had to do. I got myself back.
Yep. He's not hitting that great stand-up bar around the corner from the Kokugikan, which apparently friends of the podcast, Dr. Ben Marshman and Rob went to.
Drop the address in the chat.
Yep.
I mean, everyone needs to know about that cool stand-up bar. So who do we have at the top of Juryo? Sadanumi is still fate unknown, Juryo 1. We're going to find out now. Kaio, fate unknown. We don't know whether he's going to get his Kachikoshi. Shiden, Makukoshi, Asakoryu, Kachikoshi. He's going up.
Great.
He did that
Love
with that
to
hanker
see
there.
Madolus has asked the question, where's the line in the sand for hanker? Oh, boy.
Oh, about how you feel about it?
Yeah.
Or about whether it's good or bad?
Well, look, I start with the baseline of that move, which a lot of people say is legal and acceptable in sumo.
Which it is.
It technically is.
It is.
I start with the baseline of it being an absolute dog act, and then I work from there. I try to see, are there excuses? Are there reasons why this might be a good decision?
I think they're just asking about the technology, the technical aspect of it. When is it actually called heck? You got so deep.
Joe went deep.
How do you really feel right now?
Yeah. Disappointed and angry. Because we had a bout of sumo stolen away from us.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to the Tochi Taikai Asakoryu bout.
Well, that's what it comes down to, I think. Yeah.
It's robbery.
We don't see sumo. Sadanumi, 7 and 6. This is very important. Tohakuryu, 7 and 6. I have to admit here, I'm on the side of Sads. I would love him to get 8 and 6. Don't care about the wins from there on, and pop back up to Makuuchi.
Well, impossibly, these two have met 3 times before, and not impossibly,
No.
Sadnumi has beaten him all 3 times. Oh, sorry.
Lost all 3
Tohakuryu
times.
has beaten him all 3 times.
I do not
Well,
like this.
My brain refused to process that they were white dots against Tohakuryu's name.
That must have meant that Tohakuryu beat him when he came up to Makuuchi.
Well, this is back, yes, in November of 2023 when Tohakuryu came up and beat Sadnumi. The 2 previous meetings were back in the start of 2021 when they were both in Juryo.
Well, Sadnumi, he's 37 years old. So what I'm thinking there is that Tamawashi is now the baseline. You got to get to 40.
Yeah.
Unless
Oh,
major
yeah.
injury. We haven't seen signs of major injury from
Did you say
Sadnumi.
37?
He's 37.
Yeah, okay.
His birthday is May 11, 1987, if you want to send him a little prezi.
JJ, representing Sunday Morning Sumo, has just put in the chat that Henker is acceptable. And it's okay for people to have different opinions.
Totally.
And it's okay for people to be wrong.
Totally.
No, we love you, JJ. Well, the crowd whipped into a frenzy in the prospect of seeing Sadnumi go up next. What a treat to see him down in Juryo. And another Rikishi we might see promoted again if he can pick up one more win over these next 2 days. And I've got to say, it's been fantastic having Sadnumi back with us.
Yeah, I've loved him down in Juryo. I don't mind it because he's teaching. He's an educator,
Yep.
Sadnumi. He's like, have you seen this move? Have you seen this move? Have you thought about this? Have you considered that when you come forward like this, I might do this?
I never thought about that.
He's whispering into their ear the whole time.
You want to be in Makuuchi, people are going to do this to you.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Thank you,
like what you
Sensei.
did there, but also I can respond like this.
I can do this. And I'm 37.
Yeah. And also a couple of times, 6 times in fact, I like what you did there. I'm out.
I'm out. Well, we take a sensual camera angle of the beautiful green
Move
mawashi
up.
of
Please move
Tohakuryu.
up.
No, look at it. Drink it in. That is beautiful cinematography. They're zooming in even further.
Is it on the thumb? It's the thumb. Has he got a broken thumb
is
or
it the
something?
thumb?
I get it. Both thumbs are taped.
I've got to say,
So he can gouge out
I
the
was,
eyes of his opponents.
I was distracted there. I didn't see the thumbs. Are they taped?
All right. All right. We have Sadnumi at Juryo 1. I don't like saying that. I would love to see him back. Up against Tohakuryu. He's also 7-6. Look, this guy wants his Kachikoshi just as much as the next guy. He's at Juryo 11. He has experienced injury. And he is also wanting to come back to the top division eventually. They come in. Tohakuryu hankers. I know how I feel about that. Sadnumi, though, gets behind him and thrusts him down. Steps on his back as he goes down. He walks over. That is some crowd surfing there from Sadnumi.
KO's getting pumped up.
Kaio loves it. We love it.
What an honour for KO to be sitting down there and see Sadnumi make a ramp of Tohakuryu, throwing him off and then walking from the dojo into the crowd, meeting KO. What a thrill for everyone involved. Even that man in the white turtleneck sweater there. Is it really that cold in Tokyo? What a win from Sadnumi.
This is massive. This is his Kachikoshi. He's going back up. We get to see him. That's dirty.
Look at this.
He comes from behind, but Sadnumi's already turned around. Okuridashi, he hugs him, he chugs
Ramp him.
he steps
Ramp
on
him. You got ramped, mate.
Wow.
Gee, that was great
Jeez,
sumo.
I enjoyed that.
Well, Okuri Taoshi, love it. That was a hanker, right?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
I just had tears in my eyes after the start of that. I couldn't even remember what happened.
I don't even care.
Oh.
Whether it was or wasn't, it wasn't on a sumo. It was Tohakuryu's sumo. Didn't like it. That's Sadnumi's first win over Tohakuryu. Get on the board, son.
Sadnumi, one more Juryo basho, please. One more.
Oh, he won't. He's gone.
No, I know.
I'm so sorry. He's gone.
Gone too soon.
Ah, well, we come to the final bout of this excellent, this stellar, this golden, beautiful division, the second division of professional sumo Juryo. Hidenumi, 6 and 7. He's on the road to Kachikoshi.
JJ making an excellent point that he did go to say that it's more than acceptable to do a henker, but that when people deal with a henka
Yeah.
successfully, like we might
Yes,
have seen
it's
there,
satisfying.
so satisfying.
Yes. No, I appreciate that as well. I get that. Up against Kaio, 6 and 7 as well.
Well, we talk about big bouts. Less so for Hidenumi at Juryo 6, but the man on your screen at the moment at Juryo 1, Kaio, coming in on 6 and 7. The obligatory final bout stream
I know.
pause.
It always pauses here, and we always panic, and then it comes back. Agni saying, not ready to see Kaio come up. Now, this sums up what we've been talking about, actually, this whole basho. I don't feel... Maybe you're looking like you don't agree with this. I don't think Kaio's ready.
I think Agni isn't prepared herself, their self.
I'm not prepared either.
Yep. Or are we questioning Kaio's preparedness?
I'm questioning Kaio and my own.
I think we need to put Kaio up there to see what happens.
This is not your usual. Okay, yeah, you
No,
need to explain yourself.
I'm a big Kaio fan.
A big Kaio fan.
I think he's a giant
Usually
killer.
you want them to take a bit more time.
Not in this case. The kid's ready.
I'm ready.
He's ready.
He's not ready.
Look at him.
He's good. I think he's good.
He's real good.
I think he's got bulk.
This is his
He's got sumo.
fourth basho in Juryo.
Too many.
No. Well, I mean, maybe. But he's ready. He's done his time. He's paid his dues. He's gone from Juryo 13, had the nerves, went 7 and 8, but since then has gone 11-4 at Juryo 14, 8-7 at Juryo 3, and now on the doorstep.
Yeah.
But he needs to win in these final 2 days to be considered for promotion. Lots of pressure on Kaio right now, and coming up against a very experienced opponent in Hidenumi, the older brother of Wakamoto Haru. That's wrong. That was a test.
I was just
Hidenumi being the older brother of Tobizaru.
Yes. I was thinking about who was going to drop out of Makuuchi, and even that intruded into...
Yep. Well, it looks like we are ready to go for the final bout of day 14, Juryo. Hidenumi v Kaio. Kaio tries to slap miss it, but powers forward. Hidenumi!
I love how Kaio's always sitting down at the end of his bounce.
Hidenumi looked like he might have tried to swing Kaio around there and just lost his feet in the excitement of that one.
I love this.
For Kaio, going into day 15 on Nanasho Nanahai, 7 wins and 7 losses. The fate of his sumo career in his hands.
And Agni, with Mitakeumi going down soon enough, Kaio is the understandable butterball replacement. I agree. I think Kaio's good. I actually really like him. I'm just not sure he's ready for Makuuchi, but we'll see. Day 15 holds his fate. If he can win, he deserves it. Have a go, mate.
His footwork there was very, very good to keep his feet under him.
Hob Bob Gob, I wanted to say thank you for saying that it's your first time. And you're having a great time.
Thanks for dropping by.
How good's Juryo? How good's this crowd of people? We say often that we've got the greatest sumo minds in this chat. It's a really fun hang for us as well. We're the ones crapping on, but you all are the legends.
We're just standing on your shoulders.
That's right.
So that's it for the Juryo bouts for day 14.
What's going to happen later tonight?
As we see the top division Rikishi stepping up onto the doyo for the doyo Iri.
Put into the chat who you think is going to win quickly, and we'll do a little poll.
Beautiful, cute Kesha Mawashi there for Hakuoho.
Hakuoho.
Little yellow bird on the pink.
Got his kachikoshi. That is lovely to see.
Meisei opting for... I mean, that looks like it's been made in Canva. I don't like it.
Who's dropping out of...
Orshama coming in with Red Horse. I'm not sure what that kind of product is, but I don't like the Kesha Mawashi obvious product placement.
No, it's a bit boring.
You need to respect it. Ichiyamamoto with a catfish motif. Love it. Love his sumo this time around. Takeyasu with the Charlie Chaplin advertising some kind of clinic. And I think Charlie Chaplin, an incredible mascot for Takeyasu. Doesn't say much, but lets the action do the talking.
Yes.
We see Oho stepping up. Those 2 wounds on the head, healing very, very slowly over these last 2 weeks.
The other brother, Naya, lost his bout today. He went Makakoshi in Sandanme, which was sad to see. But Madoho won
Now,
The other one.
Atami Fuji coming up with Atami pudding.
Yes, you went there.
So I was in Atami. I went there in October last year and had one of those puddings. I can say that they are an excellent pudding.
Yummy. I might have pudding right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kirishima. So let me take a brief poll in the chat. We've got Kirishima, Kinbo. Kirishima will drop Kinbo-san today. Yep, Hoshoryu, Yushu,
Yeah.
Hoshoryu. Kimbo's not going to say, and fair enough. Takeru Fuji for the win. Absolutely.
Madola's saying just shilling for Big Charlie. Great stuff. Well, here's Hoshoryu stepping up.
Can he do it? Another Hoshoryu Yokozuna call.
His form has just been so good. No doubt about it. Yeah. All right. Well, we might leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yep.
Enjoy the sumo tonight. It is going to be red hot.
Yep.
If you're in Melbourne, drop by the Coopers Inn tomorrow.
Yep.
We'll be talking for 2 hours about sumo
Yeah.
while the sumo is happening. Thank you for dropping by the stream. And if you'd like to check out our podcast, we are called Sumo Mainichi. And we put a podcast out every day of every tournament
Yes.
for some reason. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.